First pitch coming your way next. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy, and we're just about set to get this Wild Card Series underway, Singy. Game one has outsized importance in a three-game set.
Yeah, Boog, it's a huge game. There's no doubt about it. Players are always talking about setting the tone in game one of a series. Well, in a three-game series, that might be the only tone that gets set. So this is no ordinary series opener.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Spencer Strider. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Trey Turner at the plate. The pitch. There's a strike at the knees, and the series is underway. The shortstop takes the ball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball.
2 strikes.
In the air to left center, has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The wind and the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Harper now.
Oh, that's up there.
First pitch, and he just misses. Strider, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Runner on the go. Throw to second, and he's out.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your job and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you've got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
Righty delivers. That misses the zone. Full count, 3-2. And that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
So man aboard. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game one.
Nope,
And the slider just misses.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch, inning over. One left for Philadelphia, and now the Braves with their first chance to hit. We're scoreless. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Back at Truist Park. Starting on the mound in this one, Zach Gallen.
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs in support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Now it's the DH, Nolan Shotwell. The wind of the pitch. And delivers outside. Ground ball right side. Stop. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The next offering misses. Now 1 and 2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And here is Ronald Acuña Jr. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball. He swings and fouls one off. Kicks and fires. And that's too high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here is Matt Olson. In for a strike. 0-1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Acuña runs. Strike in there. Real Mutual throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
That's down and in.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first-inning lead.
Man at second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. End of the first from Truist Park. No score. Back here in Atlanta, all set for the start of the inning. This is Bryce and stop. The pitch.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
And that's a strike. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And the righty deals. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
JT Realmuto stands in now and watches strike one. Realmuto, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a third-round pick back in 2010. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 1-1. No score here in the second. Wouldn't chase that time. In the air out to center. Ozuna should have it. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here is Ozzy Albies up to hit. And here it comes. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The punch out there, and now one away.
Well, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off the shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And the Braves had the lead now. It's 1-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
1 out, base is empty. Here's Jared Kelenic. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Orlando Arcia. And ball 1.
No strike.
That one out to right. Sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Here's Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Here comes a pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Braves get 1 on the big fly. It's an early 1-0 lead. New inning getting started, and digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
The wind of the pitch.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. That one misses, and it's 2-2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage. Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside. And as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Now, Justin Crawford bunting for a hit. The Braves up by a run here in Game 1 of the Wild Card Series. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Turner now. That one's in there. Strike one. The Braves leading by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Kelnick sizing this one up, and that is that. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now here is Nolan Schanuel. Gallup back to work. And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball one. Just missed. And it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. The 1-0. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one's in there. 1-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And here is Ronald Acuña Jr. Walked his first time. Wouldn't chase that time. Schanuel stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
The throw to second is offline. Matt Olson up to the plate. And that one fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side, finds its way through, base hit. Throw is high and over his head.
Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to stop for 1. And that's 2. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's 2-zip. Back at Truist Park, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brandon Marsh. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now here is Harper. And he's already singled in this game. First pitch just misses.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
On the ground. Albies over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
In the air, left field. And Castellanos is out. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 2-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryce. Stop. Struck out swinging his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Pulled the string on the changeup. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies 1. Game 1 of this wild card series. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. And he deals. In there at the knees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kelnick. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. And it skips in the dirt. In the air, left side. Moving under this one. Makes the catch for the out. Out number 2.
Number 5. Shortstop, Orlando.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1. Fly ball down the line. Lays out, but it's off his glove. Base hit, and the inning continues. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. What a play, inning over. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now it's Alec Bohm. Late swing fouled off.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one not close, and that's ball 1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Real Muto, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. One down, Phillies down a run. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
And he chases that one. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Wouldn't chase that time.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
The Phils down by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. That one the other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Down quickly go the Phillies. And our score remains 2-1. Back here in Atlanta. So here's Murphy now.
The catcher.
Murphy in his 8th season, 31 years old, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. And that one missing low. And another ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. The pitch. Right side. Stop. The throw to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nolan.
Back to the top of the lineup. Nolan Shanuel will hit next. 1 for 2. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Rojas pulls it in on the run.
Now batting, third baseman, Ahmed.
2 outs, base is empty. Ahmed Rosario next up for the Braves. They're 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Inside, just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one cutting but missing down low. Hit in the air, right field. Squeezes it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. So here's the Phillies DH, Justin Crawford. Strider back to work. And a good eye there.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Misses inside. 2-1. And fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Here's a strike. One down, base is empty. Strike on the outside corner. 0-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Marsh in the box again, takes a strike. Late on that fastball.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to it.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they go quietly there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies 1. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Ronald Acuña Jr. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Some stirring in the bullpen for the Phillies. John Curtis up and loosening in the pen. Yarbrough getting cranked up as well. The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball there. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. One away, bottom of the sixth.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Outside corner, there's a strike. Bounced up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
2 outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Righty to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Way inside, gets out of the way. And now it's even up. Got it by him for the K. Down in order go the Braves as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Up the middle, Arcia tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Next offering is in the dirt. And that's in the dirt. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 1. Just missing there. And the count's full.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Spencer Strider done for the night, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. The left-hander on now, Aaron Bummer.
These are the
49.
spots relievers
Aaron.
really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
One down. Digging in, Bryce and Stock.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Runner takes off. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. Alec Bohm
Up next
stands in for the Phillies.
The third baseman.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it falls. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
First and second, 2 down. JT Realmuto steps in.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses. And a count 1 and 2. Bomber deals. And another ball. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. The 2-2. Murphy tries to block it, but it gets away. And now a single might score 2.
Could be a costly one there. The tying run was already in scoring position, but now that go-ahead run is just a base hit away from scoring. Got to let it go and make some big pitches now.
Two on, 2 outs. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and it beats him. What a play. Phillies leave a couple, and they trail it here 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. John Curtis.
John Curtis.
Well, 1-run game. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered here in this one. And a pitch. That clips the corner.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
The next pitch misses. And 1-1. Good eye right there. 2-1 now. That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Leading off for the
Man at
Braves,
first, Jared
The left
Kelnick.
fielder.
Next up for the Braves.
Kelnick.
Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ozuna on at first, nobody out. Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. This ball's chopped on the ground. Sends it to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop,
Orlando Arcia.
Arcia.
Next up for the Braves. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One out, and a runner at second here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tapped back up the middle. Stop. Throws to first in time.
now batting, catcher, Sean.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Sean Murphy.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Two outs. Outside low, and it's 2-0.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
And the slider just misses. Nolan Shanuel on deck for Atlanta. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fastball for a strike. And a pitch. And that is in for a strike. And it's 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Runner at third. 2 away. Right-handed reliever. Got him swinging. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Justin Lawrence.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 61, Justin Lawrence.
Well, 1-run game. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Here comes the 0-1. Out in front and foul to the left side. The pitch. Base hit right field. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's the Phillies DH, Justin Crawford.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a sac bunt here. Olsen over to Arcia. That's 1. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Fought off foul.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Over to first, and he's saved.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
And the pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second. Save.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
With the tying run at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that is cut on and missed. 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Under this one. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one off the mark. 1-0. And another ball. So the tying run at second. And that's downstairs and outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Bryce Harper waits on deck. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Bryce.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. 1 for 3. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. A.J. Minter getting ready to go. Jimenez getting loose as well. At the belt and fires. And a strike on the outside edge. Pitch misses, and it's a full count. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if you can find some open grass in the outfield.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Connor Brogdon. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Nolan Schanuel. And he deals. Brogdon, the tall righty. He features a changeup, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. Ground ball left side and foul ball. The 0-2 outside.
2 strikes.
The other way. Oh, he gloves it.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Here's the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Oh, 0-1.
One down, base is empty. And strike 2. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Michael Fulmer up and throwing. The pitch. Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2 outs, base is empty. Ronald Acuña Jr. next up for the This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's out of here. So he goes yard to left. And they boost their lead. It's 3-1.
Acuña is someone who is always just a swing away from doing something special. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
2 outs, nobody on. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. That one almost got him. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. That's in there. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Phillies. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Minter.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here comes a pitch. Castellanos in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1.
Well, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
And it is 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And another ball. The pitch. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And now Bryce and stop. Line, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So a change being made out at second. And here's the pinch runner, Ralph Childress. First and second, no outs. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. That one ripped, but foul. Next offering is in for a strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate here at the top of the ninth. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that is a big first out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
He's 2 outs away. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
So the tying run at second. And fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Tying run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Wouldn't chase that time.
He loves being the guy at the plate in these spots. You need to be careful with him because he can change this game rather quickly.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Phillies have just 1 out remaining. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two outs. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one a little bit high. Now 3-1. Justin Crawford on deck for the Phils. Out front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. The Phillies down to their final strike. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. So the Atlanta Braves off with the right foot here in this wild card series. They take game 1 in front of their home fans.
Yeah, and you could argue there's even more pressure on you as the home team in a 3-game series, but these fans definitely showed up for this one. They had an impact, Boog, and their guys took care of business.
And on the other side of things, it'll be an elimination game in this same atmosphere in game 2, so that will be quite a test to keep their season alive.
Yeah, no doubt.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 runners on base.